Murphy.
What up? What up, big dog?
What's going on, man?
Ain't much, man. What's up with you? Another day, Happy to be back up in here with you, man.
Oh, man. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back, man. Hey, look, man, it feels good to be on screen, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm back up and running again. You know, but hey, man, nothing but blessings this week, man. How's your week been going so far?
I can't complain, man. Maintaining same old stuff, working at the good old U.S. Air Force.
Hey, man, well, look, thank you for your service, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? Team DD214 over here.
In the building.
But, you know, man, it's been crazy, man. I see that the mob starting to pull up.
Pull up in the building. Goodness have y'all.
Yo, man, shout outs to the mob. I love to see it, man. I love to see it, you know. But, yeah, man, it's a lot of crazy things going on in the sports world, man. A lot of stuff.
Yo, it never stops, bro. Never stops.
Hey, as long if it don't stop, it keeps us in business, man.
There it is. There it is.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's all we need, man. Perfect. You know?
Hey, speaking of the business mob, we're gonna start putting up like maybe a Cash App, something if you want to donate. We're trying to grow this thing. We're trying to keep this thing pumping forever.
No doubt, man. You know, we're a few steps away from sponsorship, you know. So look, I'm still on a mission, Keith. Look, I'm determined we're gonna get Popeyes at some point.
There it
is. I'm just saying. You know, it's funny, but I'm serious. Right. But hey, Ma, what up, y'all? What's going on?
What's going on with the mob? How's life treating you?
You know, hey, jump in, man. If you're here with us, man, type it in the comments, hashtag MOBB. Let us know you're in the building. Let us know the mob is here. You know what I mean? You know, we've been trying to, I know we've been doing Thursdays. I mean, we clocked in with y'all on Sunday.
And y'all showed up.
Y'all pulled up, man. Yo, we appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, keep your notifications on for those of you who are already subscribed, so you know when we're gonna pop up next. Now that the football season is, you know, winding down, it opens up the week a little bit more. We do love. I honestly, Keith, I prefer Thursdays. I like Thursdays more than I like the Wednesday deal.
I kind of do too.
Yeah,
kind of getting you into the weekend, like
yeah. So it's like that. Yeah, exactly, man. It's Friday's Eve. It's like almost the weekend, and it takes you right into it. Hump day is all right, man. But, you know, we're really only doing that because, you know, we wanted to stay away from the Thursday night games, of course, you know. But just to give y'all a heads up of some things coming before we get into the show. You know, we know the football season is winding down, you know, right, Keith? But, you know, after the Super Bowl is over, you know, we still got off-season stuff, free agent stuff to talk about, and you know, upcoming, you know, signings and all of that. But then, you know, what's really going to be fun is the second half of the NBA season, and you got March Madness coming up. So, man, lock in with us, right, Keith?
Oh yeah, and we've talked about it. I don't know how much but we might start doing call-in shows in the off season. See what's on the mind of the mob. Have some of our most loyal subscribers tap in for a few minutes.
Yep. Oh, I almost forgot, Keith. Speaking of the mob, you know what I'm saying? I can't forget. Mob assemble. It's always good to see y'all in here, man.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Yo. All right, Keith, what's up, man? What we gonna get into first, man?
Good. What up, fam? What up?
What's going on?
Dang, we already got a comment. Who is more of a rival, the 49ers, the Seahawks or the Eagles? that a question?
It's gotta Seahawks, right?
Seattle all the way.
Yeah, that's you know.
I mean, we don't have a rich history with Philly. Really, that's the last 3 or 4 year thing. They beat us up in that NFC Championship when they knocked out all our quarterbacks. But besides that, the last 2 times, I mean, we put belt to ass the next year. Then we took care of them in the playoffs with our practice team.
So, and yeah, the Philly, that's the Cowboys rivalry. You know what I'm saying? You think of Philly and their rival, you thinking of the Cowboys. You really thinking of it really what it boils down to is the divisions. Mm-hmm. The rivalries mostly, lie in the divisions. I would say Dallas and 49ers have kind of reignited over more recent years.
Let me tell you what Fred Warner said about that.
What Fred want to say, Keith?
Ross St. Brown asked Fred Warner, who's your rival, the Rams or the Seahawks? And he said, the Seahawks, they've been all right. He said, but in my time as a 49er, most of our battles have been against the Rams, especially postseason. He said, now these last 2 games, Seahawks owned us, and now it's back to us to take care of business. But he would say the Rams. And then Amon Ra is like, well, what about the Cowboys? And Fred goes, there's a rich history there. He said, but since I've been a Niner, pretty much it's been straight belt to ass. For it to be a rivalry, somebody else gotta win.
Man, we ain't trying to hit all of that. Yo, was he on those teams? Because Dak, I know Dak has a few wins against y'all, but the more recent times, because it was 2 regular season games that we lost to y'all, and then it was 2 postseason games the last time we met. So it's like y'all on like a 4-game winning streak against us right now,
right?
As it would seem. But how long has he been there?
He's the same draft class as Sam Darnold, 18. Lamar and all them.
Okay. So Dak did beat y'all before he got there.
Yeah, I don't know if Dak beat us in the COVID year or not. I'm thinking that could be a possibility, but that might be the only one. Mm-hmm. I think in Kyle's 3rd year, the year we missed the playoffs after we went to the Super Bowl, that would be the only year that I think maybe Dallas, if we played them. I know we played the Giants that year, so I'm figuring it's an NFC East year. So I'm still not 100% sure about that. So maybe 1 win in Fred's career, but that would be it. To your point, I know the first year or 2 that Dak was in the league, we were ass, right?
Yeah, y'all were ass. Y'all were mid.
No, we were garbage. We weren't a playoff team.
Nah, y'all weren't. Y'all were going through like a kind of a rebuild.
Yeah, before Kyle got there, it was all bad. Chip Kelly, Jim Tomsula. I mean, brutal.
Oof. Man, you gotta love, man. I loved it when Chip Kelly was in the NFC East, man. When he was running that, I call it 3-and-out offense that he was running in Philly.
It was crazy. I know you enjoyed it because they traded away all their good players too when he got there.
Yeah, man, he traded away the brothers. He traded away a certain kind of brother.
That's correct.
But nah, those were good times, man. But
facts.
What's that?
And he said he's drafting all his Oregon, and not the Oregon players that was toned like us.
He tried to run that Oregon offense too, man.
In the league, it actually worked like the first year.
It worked. He tried to run this fast offense, man, and his linemen were tired, and they were mostly 3-and-outs, like mostly. He would catch some off their heels a little bit with it, but once defenses started to pick up on it, it was like, oh God, get out of here. Look, I know it was a wrap, man, when they got DeMarco Murray from us, and they had him back there running like Barry Sanders.
Chip Kelly is ass.
Isn't he like the offensive coordinator, or was the offensive coordinator for the Raiders this past season?
That's a good question.
He was in the booth.
He was. That's why the asses was fried in the offense. Yeah, Geno Cunningham. Geno Smith looking crazy.
Y'all, man. Yeah, Geno Smith. We were just everybody was just talking about, because Geno Smith got comeback player of the year or something, didn't he? Or like most improved.
He did, and when he was in Seattle.
In Seattle, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's talking about like how Geno revived his career and everything in Seattle. And then, man, he go to the Raiders, and hey, granted, he chose to go to the Raiders. You know what I mean? They actually wanted to keep him in Seattle. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, ask Ashton Genty how that line was.
Man, I mean, that's what happened if you draft a running back in the early first round, knowing damn well you don't have no offensive line. That is what your offense will look like. You know what I mean? Imagine Ashton Genty with a good offensive line.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So, what up, Mr. Money Wizard? What's going on?
My guy, what's up, my guy? Thanks for tapping in.
Thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. Hey, so what's up, Keith, man? Look, what's up? We got to get into this Belichick stuff, man.
Woo, not first ballot.
He's not first ballot. Is Bill Belichick not first ballot, y'all? Come on. What's going on, man? I know
what think about that.
What y'all think about that, man? Bill Belichick, they saying he's not first ballot. That's what the committee voting says, man. A guy who is all-time leader in Super Bowl wins, and playoff wins, in division titles, second all-time, winningest coach of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, he's really an 8-time Super Bowl champion, 6 as a head coach, and this guy's not a first ballot Hall of Famer, man.
Right.
I mean, you think about who is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like Tom Landry was a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
He shouldn't have been because he's Cowboy. But go ahead.
Hey, look, man. You can throw the shade all you want to, man, but the sun is still shining over here. Okay, we good. But I'm just saying, over time, man, it's like. Keith, it's like that old time that I think Mike Tyson had that quote when he said, "Man, if I ain't in the Hall of Fame, shouldn't be no Hall of Fame." You know what I'm saying?
But this is a weird thing, and I don't want to get into politics, right? But rock with me for a second. I'm gonna leave a soundbite. There's been a certain melanated people saying police and law enforcement have been treating certain people unfair for decades or hundreds of years, correct?
Uh-huh.
But now it seems to be coming home to roost, to where non-melanated people are being treated just like melanated people, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now you have Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time. And then you have you heard of kind of what's going on, why he didn't get voted?
I know. Yeah, I heard it all. I was going to get into it. Go ahead.
So then you have a non-melanated man, Bill Polian, who was a GM in Indianapolis going up against those Patriots all those years. And now he's colluding. And this is the comment I wanted to see. Yes. Now they're giving Bill Belichick the same treatment they gave Negro TAO for Hall of Fame. I win six Super Bowls, and I'm not a first ballot Hall of Fame coach.
So now, I appreciate that stance. I appreciate that argument, because I was one of those people. I was a big T.O. fan.
Mm-hmm.
T.O.'s definitely top 3 wide receiver of all time, in my opinion.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, the reason I see this different, I'm not even, and I agree with everything you said, especially, from the racial aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't even look at this in that light. I look at this more or less, you got somebody that's universally considered the GOAT at what they do. You know what I mean? With T.O., it's debatable whether he's. Most people put a couple of people ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? Most people put.
But he's still in that. Yes.
Yeah, he's in that conversation. Most people are going to put Jerry Rice. Everybody putting Jerry Rice ahead of him. Jerry Rice was the best wide receiver ever, period. And a lot of people will put Randy Moss ahead of him. Some favor T.O. more than Randy Moss because they say Randy Moss didn't go across the middle. You know, we've been hearing that for years. Right.
But he ain't have to.
But, you know, T.O., you know, I feel like, I guess what I'm saying is you can make T.O.'s problem was not getting in the Hall of Fame at all.
Right.
This ain't about not getting in the Hall of Fame at all. That's not what this conversation is about. We know Bill Belichick is going to be in the Hall of Fame. The problem is the first ballot Hall of Famer. There's a distinct honor in being a first ballot Hall of Famer. If you're the GOAT, the absolute best of all time at what you do, then what precedents are you setting by not being a first ballot? If he ain't first ballot, then who is first ballot?
So let me ask you this.
What's up?
Do you think they'll fool with Brady the same way they just fool with Belichick?
Great segue to this comment that Carrie put up here.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie said, in my opinion, bias aside, I agree with the ruling. Spygate, Deflategate, fiasco, and potentially returning to the NFL, on top of the fact that he was also a terrible GM the last few years in New England. So
I have a problem with that.
What?
Kyrie, I have a problem with that.
Yeah. For starters, that's not the reason that he's not. That's not the reason
they're saying that one of the reasons is because of the cheating. They are.
They're trying to say that right. the official rationale behind it was for some of the people who didn't vote, who voted no.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to prioritize, you know, people who might not get a chance next year, or like seniors that were in that space, which is utter BS to me. Because look, at the end of the day, was it like 20 years or something they got?
This is how I feel about it, but keep going.
What you got is 20 years or something to actually be nominated after you get that official eligibility. Like, yo, how many years go by and you didn't pick them? You waited until this year and you robbing this man of that first ballot honors.
This is what I would say.
But no, before I get off track, I want to, and I got you. I want to go back to that comment that Kyrie made about the Deflategate and the Spygate.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're going to hold him accountable for that, are we going to do that to Tom Brady?
That's what I asked. You know,
right? I said I think we segue in from him to the same thing
because Tom Brady had the Inflategate, whatever, right? Deflategate with the football or whatever. I just think it sets the wrong precedence for me, unless you're like what baseball did, out all those steroid guys and say they did that. Unless you start stripping rings, you know what I'm saying? Like you saying that ring don't count or this and that. If he got 6 rings, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're in the same boat. Neither one of our teams have won the big one in 30, 31 years, whatever. We're a year apart, right?
Yep.
If you found out Jimmy Johnson cheated to get one of those Super Bowls, would you hold it against him?
No.
I would not.
No.
I'm going to take it, correct? And so
I don't think it would matter. It's the same way I feel about Barry Bonds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that stuff didn't make him hit the balls better. It just made, you know what I mean? Like, no, go ahead, continue.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's a thing like if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? Just like the guy for the Saints that got suspended, the defensive coordinator. I had no problem with him putting bounty on players. Because I never saw New Orleans do something that I was like, they're trying to kill that guy or hurt him. I thought it was always in the context of them playing football.
Right.
Like, I can't think of a hit or a play. I'm sure they had some dirty plays, but I can't think of something where, like, it was after the whistle, 10 seconds, and somebody went to go low cut somebody's ACL or something, right?
Right.
And so there's a guy I listen to named John Middlecoff. He says, if civilians had to sit in on a lot of these defensive coaches' meetings, they would be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, if somebody's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you 10 G's, if you can knock this nigga out, knock him out." Now, I will say this on somebody else's pod. Did you see what Pac-Man Jones said about AB?
About AB?
Yeah, Antonio Brown.
Nah, I heard what he said about Steve Smith.
Oh yeah. But that was more of a competitive thing.
Yeah.
And I think Steve Smith was one of them wide receivers that could get with him physically that he probably didn't like that. He was a bully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so what he said was pretty much we didn't like AB's antics or whatever, so we purposely tried to knock him out the game. I thought that was a dirty hit that Burfict did to Antonio Brown. Back in those, you remember those playoffs 10, 12 years ago or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't ever remember a Saints play that looked like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I thought it was clean whistle within the game. And if you're going to give somebody a couple $1,000, whatever the bounty was, I was okay with this. Is a contact sport. It's football. Like, that's just how I feel about it.
So, yeah. So basically, what you're saying is you don't feel like the Spygate stuff should be held against Bill Belichick getting in the Hall of Fame. I agree with that sentiment. It was that is what you're saying, right?
Shit, I don't like the Spygate stuff.
I
don't like it, but it wasn't like against the rules, right? You were pushing the boundaries of whatever, right?
Right.
So you had to go back and do an investigation, then say they cheat. And so I'd have to go back and really deep dive to see what was like, what rules did he break? Because obviously he broke rules when they went back to investigate. Because he's like, yeah, spying. But like, hey, if you're not gonna strip the rings from him, what's the point?
Right. What?
I agree with it if it was my team.
But look, Spygate was in 2007, man. How many rings did he win after that?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, I mean,
hey, what's bull, Sean? Tell me what you think is bull.
Yeah, what's bull? Is it Bill Belichick? Is it something that one of us said?
Man said it's the multiple times getting caught cheating that makes it different for me. So what's multiple? I know I guess the Spygate did bring multiple.
They're not the committee. When you hear people from the committee, because I've heard from at least 3 people from the committee who said they didn't vote for him, but their reasons had nothing to do with that. Their reasons were all related to prioritizing other people ahead of him, which is trash. Because what is a first ballot Hall of Famer then? What how do you have somebody that distinct honor for somebody who's been on the ballot for 20 years? You know what I mean? If it's been that long, then newsflash, maybe you were just, maybe you didn't need to be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe you know what I mean?
Right.
There are a lot of great players who are not in the Hall of Fame. But, I don't know, man. He's going to get in there, obviously. You know what I mean? But I can see where everybody's coming from.
What do you think about Bill Polian colluding?
Bill Polian is definitely one of those people you kind of side-eyeing him, man, because, he comes from a biased position. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, and that's why the Hall of Fame put that statement out. But, it is what it is. Well, he said,
arguably one of the top. He thinks it's BS that Belichick didn't get in. Without question, the greatest coach ever.
Yeah, dude, it's if you to go to what you do, then you should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're gonna hold him accountable for all of this, the cheating or whatever people are trying to say, then are you gonna do the same shit to Tom Brady when it's his time?
No, they won't do it.
You know what I mean? It's like, where do you draw the line? You know, because Tom Brady's on those teams too. You know, so it's what it is. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Different
That's what I said.
Different culture, man. We just had Harbaugh getting caught up with the sign stealing stuff over in Michigan, or having the sign guy or whatever.
It's still that Michigan ring counts.
Exactly. Wi-Fi doesn't think that's the greatest coach.
Who would you have, Wi-Fi?
Who's the best coach, Wi-Fi?
My guy is in that running for sure.
What?
He has an offense still being used today by half the league. Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh. Yeah, I'm sensing the San Francisco bias here, but I get it.
But who doesn't use that offense or a version of that offense in this league now?
No, I don't disagree with you. I think he's in that conversation.
Mm-hmm. I got mad. Yo, do you know, like, he kind of got forced out? What?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. There are a lot of great coaches, man. You know what I mean? You can go down the list, but it still is just, you know, greatest. Yeah, okay, yeah. Kyrie made a good point. It's because you got to be specific. He said greatest NFL.
Great. What's greatest NFL?
No, I mean greatest NFL. So it's like, you know, a lot of people feel like Saban is a better coach. Nick Saban is a better coach than Bill Belichick.
I do not feel like that.
I'm saying,
I'll always go at the highest level, especially with Saban in college. I feel like one of the reasons he got chased off is because he couldn't adjust to this NIL era.
Yeah, it's the NIL era is crazy though. You gotta admit,
It is.
It's crazy. You can't even.
And I also think it's harder to win because in the league you got to draft players and everybody's a pro. To win 6 Super, whereas in college, especially with Saban, you could recruit. Josh Jacobs never started at Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's one of the best running backs in the NFL. If you recruited a certain way, you had the best talent. Like, NFL is not like that. You're coaching against, most of the time, equivalent talent. They might have an advantage on offense, or they might have an advantage on defense, or special, or whatever. Whereas Alabama, when Saban was there, I always felt like they had the best team.
But he built the prestige of the program. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna take that from him, but I think it's easier to win in college football at that time than it was to win Super Bowls. 1,000%.
And then, you know, and it's old school. You talk about the NIL era, man. You know, he was doing it when coaches had to go to the parents and sit in their living rooms. You know, I mean, you actually putting in the effort to recruit, whereas in the NFL, you know, it's a salary cap. It's, you know, it's signees. I think it's just different levels of greatness, man. I don't think you can really gauge.
And I also don't like comparing college coaches to pro coaches.
I don't either. Said Saban was not as good in the pros. Miami, Drew Brees ran him back to college. Well,
I actually respect somebody like Jimmy Johnson more than Saban.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson he did it on both levels.
Pete Carroll. I don't like Pete Carroll as a Seahawk. You win a Super Bowl and an NFC championship. I mean, NCAA championship. Holla at me.
Who? Pete Carroll?
He did. He won both.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But no, I was going to say, I was going to respond to this. Saban was not as good in the pros. Miami, Drew Brees ran it back to college. I mean, look at Bill Belichick in college.
Well, let's stop there, because it wasn't his fault Drew Brees could not be his quarterback. The medical staff in Miami ruled out his shoulder was not going to work. And that's pretty much what happened to Drew Brees. All right, let's keep pushing.
For sure.
Oh, let's look at Wi-Fi. My guy. My opinion, Paul Brown is one of the greatest. Three teams exist today because of him on top of his accomplishment. Hey, elaborate more on that. I mean, I could look it up. I think I know who you're talking about. I think Paul Brown was part of the Browns and the Ravens. But yeah, give us a little bit more intel on that so we can post that. Thanks for tapping in, Wi-Fi.
Some good gems, good knowledge.
And he learned the team building from Belichick. He did. He was Belichick's assistant with the Browns. Saban was.
Yeah, but again, it's still two different levels. You know what I'm saying? And a different platform, different technique. Because you're not building the same way. You're not building an NFL team the same way you build a college program. You're building a program.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
But I'm not going to say you're a better coach than the NFL coach when I think it's harder to win on the NFL level.
Mm.
I mean, tell me. I mean, if you disagree, tell me that. I just think it's harder to win a Super Bowl than it is to win a college football championship. At least when Saban was coaching.
That's debatable, man. I mean, in some ways, it's apples to oranges. You know, I mean, you think it was easy for these teams to make it to the national championship? You think it was easy?
No. So I'm not comparing this. Saban isn't coaching right now. I'm comparing to the era when Saban was coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I get you, but you know, but he came from an era where if you lose one game, then you're not going to the national championship. It's a good chance you might not go if you lose one or two games.
No, not Alabama. For every other team, if you lose one game, even when they lost one game a lot, they still was going. Let's be clear.
In the latter,
say what?
In the latter.
Okay, that's fair. Right. Browns, Ravens, Bengals. Okay, so hey, Wi-Fi. I don't know the significance of the Bengals and Paul. Is Paul Brown the owner there? Who's the owner there? Bengals were good under Paul Brown. Oh, I got you. He said two of those franchises are ass. The Browns and the Bengals. Hey, that's your Pittsburgh. Hey, in the comments, we're going to keep talking. What do we think about the Mike McCarthy hire, Kyrie?
Talk to us, Kyrie. Hey, man, he gave a passionate speech. You know, he was tearing up, man, talking about him being back home and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, I think to me, I always joked about him going to Pittsburgh because I knew those facts, and then it actually happened, which made it hilarious because we was just saying jokingly. I think, but he doesn't fix the Steelers' problem. Steelers, he if you look at his resume, he and Mike Tomlin have almost not identical, but very similar resumes. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can put them side by side. You know? What's that?
My phone ringing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought I played some music by accident again. You know, I don't want to get us. I don't want to get us another cease and desist.
Look, hey, I'm gonna tell you, it was a parent calling that my son. Well, he's not hooping right now, Mob. My son just has shoulder surgery, but he still goes and supports the team. So they had like a little playoff game tonight, man. I'm changing to the subject a little bit. And so my son comes home, and I usually pick him up. So I'm like, he was like, yeah, we lost early. He was like, it's like the 9th grade playoffs or whatever. And I was like, how did y'all do? And he's like, yo, Dad, we lost by 40.
Damn.
He's like, we can't even say if I was playing. He said, we can't even say if I was playing, we would have won. Them niggas got their ass whooped.
40?
So I think a dad was just calling me to talk about it or whatever, but he don't know I'm live right now.
Man, tell him to tap in and join the mob.
I'm about to tell him to tap in right now.
Tell him to tap in and join the mob. But anyway, so we was talking about Mike McCarthy, man. We had some people commenting on it. So hey, in Mike we trust. I say that with sad tears in my eyes. Oh, did you shed tears with him in the press conference when he was, getting all emotional and choked up? Hey, man, you know what the problem
was? Hilarious.
What happened?
I said that was hilarious.
Oh, him crying?
Let's be honest. That dude, do you think average, above average, good, great? He was your coach. So what is your thoughts, Cowboy?
He is a guy. I think he's a good coach. He's a Super Bowl winning coach. I mean, he got us 3 consecutive 12-win seasons. You know what I mean? That's not something to sneeze at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just think he doesn't solve Pittsburgh's problems. To be honest, Pittsburgh needs to be terrible for a year so they can get a damn quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So you say about 2 years? Yeah, probably a couple of years. Y'all need to crash. Your problem is you have that problem that Atlanta Hawks used to have every year in the NBA. Remember, Atlanta used to always finish like 3rd or 4th in the NFC. I mean, in the East.
I'm gonna tell you the model team for this in football. The Washington Redskins / Commanders for like 20 years straight were somewhere between 6-10, 7-9, 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah.
Never double-digit wins, almost never double-digit losses. We're just going to be around 500.
It's terrible because you can never get a top. You can't get a top quarterback prospect, man. Y'all haven't had a franchise.
I wouldn't mind this for the Steelers.
Trade for Mac Jones? That'll be a good look. Actually, I actually like that. Send them now, man. Let them. If Aaron Rodgers comes back for a year, let him sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a year. Learn a few things.
I think he's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Learn plenty from Kyle.
Yeah, I think he's better than Aaron Rodgers right now.
For sure. I think it can have the Sam Darnold effect. Still for the Steelers.
For sure.
He said he's a good coach. You just want young. Yeah, that's a huge thing too, man. I mean, he's 62. I was surprised. That was the surprising part about it. They kind of went away from their tradition of hiring a younger coach who could stay there for a long time. But Mike, he realistically, most guys are out of there by 70, but who knows? I mean, this is his hometown. Maybe he stays until he can't coach no more. We got some old. I mean, Andy Reid is up there in age. Andy Reid is in his 70s. Pete Carroll pushing 80. This is probably his last year coaching this past season. But I mean, who knows, man? Maybe he brings y'all a championship before he goes.
Maybe not.
What's up?
I said maybe not.
Said maybe not.
Cry baby ass. What the hell he crying about, man? We ain't dealing with that shit. All right, let's segue to this, bro. Who we got? Mob. Who y'all got?
Yo, who we got? We're gonna do a whole segment about about it next week. But
that's good too. Like, I don't know. Hey, we give you Mac Jones. Come up off Justin Jefferson though.
That's a horrible trade.
Obviously not straight up.
Hell no.
Obviously not straight up. But what picks you need? What you need?
What, picks?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got no good picks. Nobody want that. For Justin Jefferson? Nah.
Justin Jefferson had down year this year.
because of quarterback play. But you don't get rid of him to go get a quarterback. Not Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. That's my guy, though. I want Mac Jones to make it just so he can get some parody Mike Jones marketing material. We said, man, the 12th man gonna win it. They gonna woo. He said they gonna win it.
Oh, if it's 29-24, New England gonna win. So this is my theory. Maybe I'm a 49er fan. So
maybe
the Seahawks. If it's close, I got New England. I have it blowout Seattle or close win New England. Nothing in between.
Sounds more like what you want to happen. As opposed to actually gonna happen.
I don't want Gus Bradley. I actually want Raheem Morris or Jim Schwartz as the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
You want Jim Schwartz?
Yeah, I want Schwartz from Cleveland. They said they want to retain him, and I guess he's still under contract, but that doesn't take – I don't know. In the NFL, how does that work? Because –
I thought he was going to get the head coaching job. I think he interviewed for it.
Yeah, but he's salty about it, yo. He's salty that he didn't get it. But obviously to come to San Francisco, you're not being the head coach. You can only take people when they're getting a promotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how that would work. He probably would have to ask out, or we'd have to buy him out, which I think we would do in a second. So for me, I want Jim Schwartz or Raheem Morris. That's who I want. Let's go. Drake May for the dub. I agree. Let's go.
Man, y'all don't think
fuck the Seahawks.
Y'all don't think the Patriots have been beneficiary of a lot of lucky breaks? Are they going to get another? You want to say? Let's segue to that. Yeah, I want to talk about that, man. Are the Patriots good or lucky? Because their pathway here has been quite convenient in a lot of ways.
I would say easiest pathway in the Super Bowl era. I'd have to go back and look, but definitely in the last 20 years.
They had a cupcake regular season schedule, one of the easiest ever.
Mm-hmm.
Things kind of aligned perfectly for them in the playoffs, even to the AFC Championship game with a freak ankle break by Bo Nix. And then it snowed on Stidham, which I didn't get to talk about that game much on Sunday because I had Wi-Fi issues. But I feel like Sean Payton blew that game for them when he went for it on fourth.
I agree.
His backup quarterback. I think he got a little carried away with that. He should have took the points.
Oh, before we get carried away, those who aren't subscribed and liking this channel, hit the notification bell. Let's do that right now while we on. All right.
Yo, man. Hit that notification bell so y'all know when we popping up, man. We switching these. We trying out different days right now.
Yo, go Pats. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. My bad.
All good. No, we're trying out different days right now, man. So lock in with us. We appreciate you. You tuned in to the Unbeaten. We keep the burning. Powered by StreamYard. And definitely soon to be sponsored by Popeyes. And we appreciate you. But then go ahead, Keith. Sorry about that.
I was just saying, if the Pats win the chip, does it delegitimize Belichick even more? It's like you dipped out. We fired your ass. Not that you wanted to leave. You didn't want to stop coaching. We got rid of you.
Is it the same team, though?
No, but they got a new coach who built the team within a year. Yes, their schedule's ass. Whatever.
They got a coach who's a Bill Belichick guy who literally played for the team.
He did. He's a Bill Belichick disciple, I guess. But he never coached under Bill Belichick.
They got the same offensive coordinator that they had that Bill Belichick had. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Arguably the best offensive coordinator, like at the coordinator position. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not far fetched to, like you like to do the Kyle Shanahan tree. This is a part of history. Side note, how cool must it be?
But let me ask you this:
how cool must it be to be the head coach of the team and then having fans in the stands wearing your jersey from when you were a player on the same team? But no, go ahead.
He never coached under Belichick, though, Vrabel. So is he really part of his tree?
Yeah, to an extent.
So, like, would you say DeMeco Ryans is part of Andy Reid's tree or Kyle Shanahan's tree?
Kyle Shanahan's coaching tree, but you can't negate anything that he may have learned. Well, I can't give him Andy Reid. You said Andy Reid?
Wasn't DeMeco an Eagle?
Well, I can't give him Andy Reid because Andy Reid is an offensive coach.
Yes, you can. DeMeco is a defensive coach, and he still gets credit for Salah and DeMeco Ryans. You don't think so?
As a coach on the coaching staff?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, you come off of that tree, but I'm saying, like, as a player,
that's what I'm saying about Vrabel. Now, to your point, Vrabel is a defensive player.
Right. And Bill Belichick was his defensive coach.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You're talking Andy Reid and DeMeco Ryan. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Andy Reid didn't really coach him directly like that.
But I think when you're a head coach, you coach it. You got your paws on. So, like, one thing I listened today about Fred Warner, he said Kyle does, like, have a crazy effect on the defense. And it's a heavy priority for him. I mean, obviously, if you're an offensive coach, it's he said just Kyle's knowledge of defenses has helped him that makes sense?
Yeah. No. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Nah, I mean, I get.
I know he didn't coach under Andy, but he played under Andy, right? Am I wrong? I feel like DeMeco played in Philly under Andy. Mob, fact check that. Did DeMeco Ryans play under Andy Reid?
I would think so. Right?
Mm-hmm. Do you think we got sufficient answers on that, or we still need more?
Or the Pat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it was, somebody said that was the AFC luck this year.
Yeah.
The AFC was very I mean, at one point, you know, when Josh Allen was considered the favorite, and it was like now or never for him to win it, it was because the field was so stripped of the usual big time QBs. You know what I mean? You know, you had no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes, of course. You know, so it was a bare field, man. But I'm not gonna take anything for anybody that gets to the Super Bowl. Look, you're in the Super Bowl. If they go and win it, man, there's nothing else you can say. You can call it an easy path. You can call it whatever the hell you want. It's a ring at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You can call the Lakers. You can call the Lakers championship in Orlando the bubble championship.
In the bubble,
still a ring.
I agree.
Okay, we got an update.
And he coached from what?
99 to 2012. So he was with. He might have just missed him.
He either just missed him or he played his rookie year there, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was drafted by the Texans, so he's there. No, I think you might be onto something. I think he played that 1 year with Chip Kelly. One year under Reed, 2 to 3 years under Chip. Okay.
Also, he was with that terrible Chip Kelly.
That's what's up, 2000. Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, man. Shout out. Hey, man, look. Shout outs to the mob, man. That's why we got y'all, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's but yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting, man. I still I like the Seahawks in this, but I mean, and Drake May hasn't been playing his best in this postseason. I think
that's a great way to put it. He been playing ass.
Oh, you think I'm being nice?
That's correct.
Nah, he's been pretty bad.
He's been ass.
You know, so I mean, maybe the 2 weeks off will do him some good. Maybe he'll come back. And
give me your score prediction.
Are you talking to me or the mob?
You.
Score prediction. I'm gonna go 28-17 Seattle.
All right. I'm gonna go 35-10 Seattle. If you ask for my head, from my heart.
For your heart.
21-17 New England.
They're gonna be low scoring. Battle of the defenses.
No, because it's in fucking Santa Clara, my home building. I just can't have these motherfuckers win in Santa Clara. Yo, he not wrong. Sam Darnold balled out. Look, he was a Niner. And look, there was discussions. Now, you talk about the Mac Jones thing this year. There were discussions a couple years ago. Should we keep Sam Darnold?
Should y'all have kept him?
Correct. It was.
Yeah. I think I don't think anyone is feeling that more than the Vikings right now.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Let me ask you, Sean. Would you have rather the Rams or Seahawks won that game? I didn't like either, but I don't want the Rams to win 2 in like 4 years. Like, I just couldn't take it. If the Seahawks win, I can kind of take it. I just don't want like them winning in fucking Santa Clara.
That's what this is all about. All of this wishful.
So you wanted the Rams to win?
Hey, now to his previous comment.
Just type yes or no, dog. Go ahead. Yo,
the Patriots are not going to put up 31 points against that defense.
They're definitely not going to.
That's not happening, man. If it does, somebody got hurt or some, you know what I mean? Like the whole defensive front pulled their hamstrings. I don't see that happening.
And none of them are practicing next to the electrical joint in San Francisco.
When I look at the matchup, when I look at both teams, Seattle was better on both sides of the ball.
1,000%.
It's like it's a mismatch.
The Seahawks are going to lose with Sam Darnold attempting to throw at the 1 yard line. Hey, let's hope so.
Oh, that would be poetic.
What is Sam Darnold's most known moment in NFL football? Even though he balled out last week, he's going to Super Bowl. What is he known for? Seeing what?
Kids see ghosts sometime. Kids see ghosts sometime. Kids see ghosts sometime.
Seeing ghosts against which team?
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Matter of fact, let's play that for the mom.
Uh-oh. It's getting scary.
What was it? What? Why is it getting scary?
I'm just thinking about Sam Darnold seeing ghosts, man. We about to see an example.
Yep.
Man. Where that though?
Hold on. We're not getting no noise.
Bruh.
Silence. But hey, check this out. What are you trying to play, Keith? Let me ask you that first. Might be able to help you out. Here we go. There we go.
Seen ghosts. Seen ghosts. That's not good. And you already said Frank did it.
Oh, why did he allow that to be on camera?
That is crazy.
Did he not know he was mic'd up?
Yo, that is crazy, right? My boy Kyrie said he was a rookie, man.
Yeah, man, get off of him. This ain't the same Sam Darnold. I agree with Jamal. Hey, what the hell you talking about? Sam seeing go. He's seeing the Super Bowl, right?
He is. I can't take that from him.
He's balling, bro. He's balling. This Sam Darnold, he's about to set a new. He about to be the first one in that draft class. That star-studded draft class.
That'd be crazy. He the first one to win the ring.
He the first one out of that star-studded draft class to win a ring. That's right.
Yo, this is facts. Yo, they might catch up to 83. Who's 83? Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, John Elway, right?
Mm-hmm.
This class of Sam Darnold, Lamar, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, that's solid.
And guess what? There's a possibility that he could be the only one in that draft class to win Super Bowl.
I don't think so. But there is a possibility, to your point.
It's a possibility.
Mm.
Who knows? I mean, I haven't seen anything to make me feel any different yet. Have you?
I've seen MVPs from Josh, and
I'm
over trusting Cat. I'm not one of those. I have two. For those that don't know, in the mob, I have one son that's a high school athlete and another son that he's 9, so he doesn't know yet. But like, I always believed in Andy Reid, right? Even in Philly, when he didn't win nothing, I believe in that. I believe in Kyle. There's something in me that believes on knocking on the door, like we talked pre-show, right? Pre-show production, right? And I said, yo, Kyle's been knocking on the door for so long. How many times did John Elway go to the Super Bowls before he won?
You said how many?
Yeah. He went to 5. He didn't win but 2. So
right.
That means he went to the Super Bowl how many times? He went to 3 before he even won one.
Right.
And so, like, I don't like the narrative, like, because you haven't done it yet, that you won't get it done. Because somebody like Nick Foles and Joe Flacco and Eli Manning and Trent Dilfer, they got a ring. And I don't think – okay, let me ask you this. Doug Peterson has a ring. That ring with Philly, with Nick Foles, Doug Peterson won, right?
Yeah.
Would you take Doug Peterson over Kyle Shanahan?
No, but that ain't even a relevant question.
Tell me why it's not relevant.
Because
the first thing people point at when you talk about coaches and all that, does he have a ring? Does he not have a ring? Would you take Nick Foles over Josh Allen?
No, that's not that you changing the whole conversation, Keith.
Okay.
That's not even the narrative. That's like saying Nick Foles has a ring and Dan Marino doesn't. Like, is Nick Foles better than Dan Marino? No, there ain't nobody saying that. Okay. All I was saying was, based on what we've seen so far from Josh Allen and more so from Lamar Jackson, the playoff performances haven't, mounted up to them or being that of someone who's in the Super Bowl.
Josh Allen sold this year. Outside of that game where he had his playoff numbers and resume is crazy. He's not the reason they're losing.
Doesn't matter.
Point, Sean McDermott is what coach? Offensive or defensive coach?
You said Sean McDermott?
Yeah, for Buffalo. Offensive or defensive coach? The one that just got fired.
I mean, look, it's questionable.
I'm just saying, what is his job supposed to be?
I mean, he's a defensive coach.
When you look at Buffalo's losses, guess how many points every team is scoring? Go look at their last 6 playoff losses. Tell me how many points those teams are scoring.
Man, what is it, Keith? Pull up. You got the average. You got the answer.
Oh, I can tell you what it is.
What is it?
Their last 6 losses, their defense is giving up 30 points.
Okay.
They lost to Denver, 33-30?
Mm-hmm.
So even if Josh Allen makes all those turnovers, why aren't you, as a defensive fucking coach, keeping them under 30 points?
Facts.
And so, as a player, I'm getting you now. To your point, this different game, Josh kind of sold, but sometimes you sell and your team bails you out. So why? How many times have we watched Mahomes get bailed out by Spagnuolo?
I mean, several, but he also he's credited for a lot of those bailouts too.
That's facts. But how many times have we seen Josh play very well and they lose, giving up 30+ points?
Man, look, I'm not saying it's not a matter of.
So this is before I'm gonna let you finish. I feel the same way about Josh and Lamar how I felt about John Elway. They're not the issue.
I'm not saying they're the issue. That's not this whole conversation stemmed from Sam Darnold might very well get a championship, and those other two may very well never win championships.
Okay, but let's be honest. What did Sam Darnold do against us in the playoffs? Pretty much the 2 games leading up to the Rams game. What did he do against us?
He didn't have to do much because
I didn't say what does he have to. I said, what did he do?
He didn't do a lot.
Now, I will give him credit. He balled against the Rams, right?
Yeah.
And so, where are those games where Josh or Lamar don't have to do a lot? You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So the reason John Elway won the last 2 wasn't because of John Elway. What did Shanahan make sure that John Elway had? That monster Terrell Davis.
He wasn't getting what he didn't get the right supporting cast. I feel like you're still making this about like the talent of the players, you know what I'm saying, or the talent of the coaches. Like, who would you take over the other? And that's not what it's about. I'm not saying I would take Josh Allen. I wouldn't take Sam Darnold over Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. I think they're definitely clearly both better quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? But to your point, to the things you're pointing out, those are all factors of why I think, or why that I see.
That's my girl, Kiosha. She a Seahawk fan. He won. Beat it. Thanks for popping in. Hey, you got to join the mob. Subscribe, Kiosha.
Pull up.
That's my dog. Deuce, too. That's my number. Excuses are tools. Seahawks are getting this dub. There's no I in team.
Thank you. It's like, it's not about who got the best, you know what I mean, who had what they needed. Sam Darnold got what he needed, and he's there. You know what I'm saying? You can point to a whole lot of reasons. Lamar Jackson had the situation where Andrews dropped the pass. What was that, last year? You know what I mean? In the end zone. And, the time Josh Allen never got to get back on the field before they changed the overtime rules.
Right.
We can point to all of that different stuff, man. But there's still factors. You can point to not having the right defensive players in place, or who didn't have a running back, or Josh Allen didn't have enough people to pass the ball to. He had Brandon Cooks to throw the ball to. Brandon Cooks didn't even put up a fight or even contested that damn interception. Like, dude, get up and be demonstrative or something, man. You just
That's
lay
right.
down.
That's right.
You just go lay down and take it. You didn't even look convincing. Like you said, it looked like he thought he actually intercepted it.
I will get it, sir. We got all the. Hey, Mike McDonald did a hell of a job. Rebuild in 2 years. I got to get a Seahawks credit because I wish Pete Carroll was there. We was beating that ass every year with him. We got to retool for Mike McDonald. Shout out to Keosha Deuce in the building, West Coast. She's from Seattle from day one. Huh?
Keosha from Seattle.
Yeah, she from Washington State. It's my dog.
I don't know too many Seahawks fans that are not from Washington.
Hold on, dude. We own y'all. We beat y'all last like the last 2 games y'all did. I'm not gonna take that, but yo, we knocked y'all out the playoffs like the last 3-4 years. Like, chill out.
Got a more recent Super Bowl win.
They do. LOB. I miss Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. They gave us a lot of wins.
It's like, man, y'all are like, man, I wish the Cowboys would take DeMarcus Lawrence back.
Well, let's segue to our last. She said, "F that." we ain't gonna talk about. Look, Seattle had a resurgence this year, but the last 4 years, like it's been. I've liked to play Seattle with Pete Carroll. I know you're happy y'all got a new coach and all that, so I'm gonna give y'all credit. Oh, Geno is never. See, you don't like the black people. She like the white quarterbacks. That's just how Keosha rolls. I feel you. I like Geno as a 49er fan. But let's segue to the last topic, dog.
The last topic, man. We had about 3 of them we never even got to, but it's all good.
But I gotta get up at like 5 a.m, dog. I got some work.
Yeah,
the Air Force is hazing me.
We still got more time. Next week.
We do. Oh, we got the next couple days. We can do another one. Mob, tap in if y'all want us to do something this weekend.
Hey,
but
man, we volunteering my time without asking me first, Keith. Shit.
That's true.
Don't know what I got to do this weekend.
That's true. Hey, but look, the Miami Hurricanes have a crazy situation. Obviously, they were in the national championship this year, and Duke had a team in the ACC championship. With that quarterback, number 1 receiver, that they had contracts. And Miami was like, F that. We'll pay the buyout. We'll give you quarterback. Your sister can come. We'll ride. And you can live like the president in an effing, country club situation. I'm going to let you. I'm not even. This is your squad. You go ahead.
Oh, yo, no. It's all good, man. It's all good over here. I don't know this tampering that you speak of or whoever is speaking of. I mean, I thought they were done by the book. You know, Duke tried to file a lawsuit against they tried to file it against Mensah, the quarterback, for violating his NIL contract and of course NIL transfer portal regulations. Well, see, what made it fishy is because he had committed to the team, Keith. He had committed to Duke. He told him he was coming back. And then literally hours before the transfer portal deadline came through, he basically denounced them and said he swerved them and said he was going to Miami.
He hit the LaMelo joint, right?
Yeah, he put them in a bad position because they didn't get a chance to be able to try to find somebody else in the portal around that time. So it was just like, I don't care about Duke or their problems, unfortunately. But all I know is Miami has got Mensah, and they also got Cooper Buckate, their number 1 receiver.
That's right. Hold on 1 second.
Joe, what do you feel like you're going to bring to the game?
Give a fuck the story wrote. You want to hold that in the car. combos about me, these pussy niggas. With my Memphis twin, nigga, I can't take a loss. I'm always going for the.
Woo! He swerved. That y'all made that dude swerve on Duke. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey.
So let me ask you, what do you think about them swerving on Duke like that?
Oh, I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it for so many reasons, Keith.
Right.
Even beyond being a Miami fan. Right. You know what I mean? But Miami's looking good. Look like they're shaping up good on offense, man. I know we're losing some defensive pieces, key defensive pieces. But on offense, I mean, you got Mensah coming in there to replace Carson Beck, which is an upgrade, to be honest. Then you got their number one receiver coming over. Then you still got
my girl hating.
Huh?
None of the ACC teams matter. The only one. First off, ACC was in the fucking championship.
All the way off. Hey, Big Ten. I mean, Big Ten is right now. Big Ten is on. Big Ten is on top. They've been on top for a few years, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, man, Miami right now, you got those pieces. You add that, you got Malachi Tony coming back, the young stud. Fletcher still there, still coming back. Most of the offensive line is intact, so it is what it is. Yeah, man. SEC is old news, man. Ain't nobody think about the SEC no more. When last time the SEC was that Georgia team was the last one?
They won back to back.
They went back.
Yeah, after that, it ain't been nothing.
They hadn't done nothing. It hadn't been.
Hey, shout out to the mob, yo. Y'all been with us all over an hour, almost hour, 15 minutes. Tap the like and subscribe. Let's keep it pushing. Keep going on your Miami rant, bro.
My Miami rant? Is it a rant?
It's not a rant, but
I think we're finally. I love that we're staying in that conversation. We have been moving in and out of the conversation over the years. And it felt good to be in the championship, man. Hopefully we can make another run and run it back and actually win the damn thing. We played against them damn grown-ass men, them damn 27, 28-year-olds in Indiana this year. But
I don't have no problem with that.
I'm not hating the players, bro.
Look, every other team could have won the portal and got those guys.
For sure.
And they didn't.
I'm not hating the players or the game. It is what it is, man. And it was a good game still. It didn't matter. It ain't like Miami came in there and laid down. That was a good game.
She said she an Oregon fan. Y'all got y'all ass whooped.
Wash.
Go ahead. Hit that fire. Y'all took a 49er ass whooping that game.
It wasn't quite that bad, Keith.
It was close. It was.
This is culturally inappropriate.
What was the score at halftime?
A whole lot to a little bit.
Okay. This shit was over. Get it again? Nigga, that game was over at halftime.
Woo. Yeah, man, it was bad.
Bad. Hey, in my Franklin Saint voice, it was bad business.
Hey, man.
Shout out to the mob. Thanks for joining us. You got anything else you want to hit? Coaching carousel. Let's hit a little bit of that.
Man, we completely we just didn't talk about the Giannis shit at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. So I seen Giannis want a dip or whatever. Go ahead and go into that. I didn't really catch that.
We get into it real quick, man. Before we roll out, man. Giannis is on the move, man. He's basically said he's ready to move on from the Bucks. The trade deadline is next week, next Thursday, I think.
Right. So
by the time we do another show, we'll probably be in the mix of that, and we can get more into the trade deadline. But Giannis is looking to leave. His number one destination, I know it was the Knicks. He wanted to go to the Knicks. A few other places. Miami was also a destination.
East, right? If you're I guess you can give him whatever. He got you a ring in Milwaukee. Just him and Kareem. You got to kind of acquiesce to what he wants.
He owes them nothing, man. He did. He made them. He brought them to global recognition. But I mean, more global recognition.
I actually agree with this statement.
What's that?
Giannis should have come to Golden State when Curry talked to him back then.
Well, it's still not out of. They're entertaining pushing for him, man. They have the draft.
Yes, but it would have been better when Curry was still like closer to his prime.
In his prime, or yeah. I mean, Curry still is Curry for the most part. I mean, he's still
hooping, but
yeah,
that's when unlike back in the day, I forgot what article I read. Unlike back in the day, where the numbers would just decline, it's just now like KD, LeBron, your numbers don't have an effect on winning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can still look good, you're in shape, and there's so many possessions, whatever, but you don't look the same. And like obviously Golden State is struggling. And shit, that's another thing we get to. They're saying this is probably Kerr last year.
They said it might be. I mean, he turns 38 in March. So I mean, it wouldn't be out.
Dog. But go ahead.
What up, Bags? Said he would tarnish his legacy if he goes to
the Knicks. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I mean, how? In what way? You know what I mean? I mean, his legacy is not. He has a championship. You know what I mean? He brought one to Milwaukee. But yeah, Golden State is definitely an option. I've heard Houston might be in the mix. Houston got some young pieces. If he goes to Houston, Şengün's gonna have to be involved in that trade some kind of way. The Lakers to show interest. I don't think the Lakers have enough draft capital to move. They would have to move like some people. It had to be like they definitely had to move off of our boy
AR-15.
Yeah, Austin Reeves they had to move over him. Maybe throw Rui and some draft capital in there. Maybe another piece. Shit, throw Bronny in there.
Right.
But nah, you got Portland.
So look, hold on. Bag said going to the Knicks will tarnish his legacy, but he should go to Golden State and be a Warrior. That's the bias as fuck.
Warrior fans,
for sure,
man. I
respect it if you say if he leave, he tarnishes his legacy, but not where he goes. He can go anywhere he want to go. If I win a ring in Milwaukee, that's like winning 4 rings in the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not like if he hadn't delivered for them already, then but he was there. He had them relevant for leading up to the ring, and then they just fell off probably the last couple of seasons.
Right.
So that's, I mean, he gave them a lot, man. I mean, the fact that he's even still there now, he's probably getting out of there a little later than he should be, to be honest. So, man, they're not gonna trade for Cat. I don't think.
No.
I don't think that's
Well, that's because he already got traded.
Right.
So that don't shock me. Man, whatever, man.
Connect asked out of LA. Yeah. So that's one of those like
the audacity of these cats to be like, "Oh, I'm out of here." Like, yo, bro, who are you? Like,
now, I would say this: you put Connect on a team that needs a rotation, or you need like a guy who can hit a few threes for you. You know what I mean? Somebody he could probably shine more on a team that But JJ don't play because he don't play defense.
Right.
So he's not a 3-and-D guy. I can assure you that. But I think they can send him somewhere, man, and he can get some burn, get back a pick or something, rotational piece. But yeah, man.
Oh my God, this next comment.
What are his pronouns?
Dog, man, get off my line.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Woo! Yeah, I don't get involved in that. Yo, he was he like Caleb? Not mine. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do Caleb.
Thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe, bro. Y'all got us where we need to be. Like, I got nothing but thanks for you guys. And
We appreciate it, man. I
go
got
ahead, tell me, come on, go ahead.
Yeah, man. No. We gonna, but what we gonna put a few in the air for the mob before we roll out, man. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all and everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, still put in the comments, man. Where y'all think Giannis should go, man? If you're on YouTube, man, thank you. Make sure you subscribe on Facebook. Give us a like the freaking video. If we get all these subscriptions, we get all the stuff, man. People don't be liking videos. You know what I mean? And I
think like that joint, on YouTube, like it.
Yeah, like that shit. If you like it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, no, we really appreciate it, man.
Rue Spring Night, Rue the Buzzy. Hey, Rue, dog, I love you too, dog.
Yo, Buzzy is a lieutenant, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a mob lieutenant. Mob boss. Shout out to Bags, another mob boss. We appreciate you. Hey, yo, mob. Y'all gotta catch up with us, man. Hey, Keith, what we doing, man? What we doing next week? We're gonna hit it Thursday again, or we gonna go earlier?
Let's hit Thursday again, yo. We might hit Tuesday. There's nothing on. Hey, sorry, Ma. It's a sad day. No football this weekend.
None
for the first time.
None.
We got to figure it out, Ma. But we're gonna figure out something to talk about, whatever. So
we got plenty to talk. It's a lot of sports, man. Hey, man, yo, who you got winning the Royal Rumble this weekend? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
You tell me. So now I got to get with wrestling now. Oh, man.
Keith was like, yo, Stone Cold Steve Austin is winning the Royal Rumble.
It is. Ravishing Rick Rude.
The Ravishing Rick Rude will win the Royal Rumble this weekend.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Not Jake the Snake Roberts. The $1 Million Man.
Man.
Pay somebody to throw somebody off the rope. Everybody has a price. But hey, Mob, before we leave, I always got to put one in the air for y'all. We appreciate it. Do. Sure. Load it up. Woo!
This is culturally inappropriate.
Hey. That's the Bags.
Right.
We out, y'all.
We gotta get out of here, man. Thank you.